Welcome to Rylan Yaps about whatever, the show where I don't do my hair and you make fun of me in the comments. I've yet to have anyone make fun of me for my hair, which is surprising because of all the aspects of me, well, I guess there's probably a lot of things to make fun of before you get to my hair, but if you get to my hair, it is also one of them. I was bored today and I heard about this thing called the Mandela effect. Well, I already knew it was a thing. I don't know why I said that. But we're going to react to some. All right, I just found a list 50 Mandela effect examples. We're going to react to them together. I'm going to give you my honest thoughts, whether I've experienced them. I'm on my computer. First one right off the bat. It was never called Jiffy peanut butter. It's always been called Jif. I don't eat peanut butter. I think it's disgusting. So, this one doesn't make. Why am I getting an ad for Stranger Things? No, I'm not watching it. I might. I've watched all the other seasons. I don't know. We're getting off topic. Stranger Things, let me know if you're Stranger Things people. I don't want to offend any Stranger Things watchers, but I don't think it's as good as people say it is. Alright, I'm just going to be that guy. Oscar Mayer? Wait a minute. You're telling me it's not spelled M-E-Y-E-R, it's M-A-Y-E-R? No, that's not right. That's not right at all. Apparently it is. My Bologna. My Bologna. Anyway. Oscar Mayer. So is it still pronounced Meyer? Is that why everyone got it wrong? Or is it pronounced Mayer? And I've been saying it wrong literally my whole life. I've always called it Oscar Mayer. Not that I've referred to it a lot. You know what? Never mind. The famous HBO show Isn't Sex in the City? No, Isn't Sex in the City? Wait, what is it then? Sex and the City? I guess I don't know. I don't know anything about that. I've just heard of it. And when I heard of it, it was Sex in the City. So apparently it's not Sex in the City. We don't talk about sex on this channel, do we? Not yet. The things I say, there goes any chance of this not getting age restricted. All right. I already knew this one. I'm a bit of a music enthusiast. I love music. Queen's song We Are the Champions doesn't end with Of the World. It just ends with him saying We Are the Champions. I knew that. Alright, I'm not an idiot. Is that a thing people confused? Do you not know how songs end? What are you one of those people that listens to 2 minutes and then changes the song? My friend Jake. Yeah, I just named him. The Monopoly Man doesn't have a monocle. I guess I never really thought about it. Okay, the Monopoly Man has no monocle. I guess that I've never thought. Pikachu's tail? What about it? Oh, people think it has black on the tip? No, it doesn't, you freaking idiot. I don't know. Who is Leonardo DiCaprio, and why are people concerned about his Oscar wins? He only won his first one in 2016, but people think he won one for other films, huh? Oh, the guy in Titanic. He died because that woman just wouldn't scoot over 2 feet to let him on the door. Maybe there was something where it was going to tip. I haven't seen that movie since like 5th grade. And I'm in college now. I'm sorry, what? What? No, this isn't true. This isn't true. Darth Vader doesn't say, Luke, I am your father. He says, no, I am your father. Listen, I'm not a Star Wars fan, but I have plenty of friends who are. How come you've never corrected me? You know how many times I've made the joke, Luke, I am your father? I've never once been corrected. You made me look like an idiot for the past, however long I've known half of them. What do you mean he doesn't say, Luke, I am your father? Isn't that the whole quote? He says, no, I am your father? In my head, all I hear is, Luke, I am your father. That's all I hear. No, I don't accept this one as being true. Alright, we're going to skip that one. That's stupid. The Ford logo, what about it? Do you remember the curly wave? I guess I've never really... No, actually, I don't. Apparently, some people think it has a curly wave. I've never once thought it had. Oh, here's a crazy one. Forrest Gump never said life is like a box of chocolates. He said life was like a box of chocolates. I've never seen that movie either, but I've heard people quote it. Life is like a box of chocolates. There was an SNL skit, I think, where it was like they're on a game show, and it was called like real quotes. You finish the real quotes. I died laughing. He was like, life is like a box of, and the other guy went, dead people. Loved it. Loved it. So great. Moving on. MASH. What is MASH? I know what it is, but what about it? Many MASH viewers remember the death. Oh, I don't know anything about it. JFK's car. What? Probably seen footage. Yep. Read about it in text. Okay, this is about JFK's car assassination, apparently. There were 6 people in the car? I guess I didn't... That's not really a Mandela effect. I didn't know that, but how do you get 6 people in a car? You just put them in there, I guess. We had 6 people in my car once for that one Fago video. Lucy, you've got some splaining to do. I love Lucy. Well, I haven't seen it, so it's bold of you to assume I love it. Moving on. So wait, what did he really say? Ricky was filmed saying, "Splain that if you can." Wait, I've seen, like, clips from that show. I've never seen it. Corella's last name, don't know nothing about that. If you guys want to research these on your own time, feel free. I'm only doing the ones that mean anything to me. Double stuff Oreos. It only has 1 F in stuff, not 2. Oh my gosh, it does. Whoa, that hurts my brain. It only has 1 F? And not 2? But it does have 2. But it doesn't, apparently. Huh? But my life is a lie. You're telling me Oreo spelled stuff wrong? Why? Why not just put the second F? Well, more expensive, probably. I understand business. Alright. Well, that one just totally crushed everything I thought I knew. Other than Jesus, obviously. That's the only one. That's the only thing I know now is Jesus. Everything else in my life, I have to rethink. Moving on. Meet the Flintstones. So there's 2 T's in Flintstones. I feel like I knew that. Smokey Bear is called Smokey Bear. He's not Smokey the Bear. Not in my world. Now this one's hilarious to me. Some people apparently think there's 52 states in the U.S. That's so funny to me because there's 50. If you think there's 52, I don't want to insult you, but I'm gonna. You're a freaking idiot. It's so funny. Because people confuse, like, Washington, D.C., Puerto Rico, the Virgin Islands, which is apparently a thing. I've never been there, but... Moving on. I was going to make a joke, and I decided it was best not to. There's 50 states. It's so funny to me. There's people that think there's 51 or 52 states. Those people need help. Like, if you think I need help, which I do, those people need it more. Alright, apparently some people think there's a hyphen in between Kit Kat. I've never thought of that. I don't even know what that says. Mr. Rogers' theme song. Never watched that. It does not say it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. It says it's a beautiful day in this neighborhood. For any of my Mr. Rogers fans, we're going to skip a couple. Alright, we're taking too long. This video is boring. Wait, C-3PO is partly silver? Oh, I knew that. He has a silver leg. I knew that. Okay, never mind. At first I was like, wait, no, isn't he all gold? No, he has a silver leg. I remember that. I remember noticing that when I watched that movie the one and only time. Whichever one he's in. All my Star Wars fans are going to be like, he's in the 6th one. How would I know? He's in all of them. That's what they're going to say. Wait, what movie is he in? Star Wars fans, what movies are C-3PO in? Probably all of them. They're all going to be like, he's in all of them, you idiot. How do you not know that? That's me with, like, WWE things. Someone messes up a WWE thing, I'm quickly in the comments to be like, actually. So I'm not making fun of my Star Wars fans, alright? You love correcting people when they're wrong. I get it. I just don't know anything about Star Wars. Other than Darth Vader is a guy, and Luke Skywalker's a guy, and they're father and son, and he told them, no, I am your father, not Luke, I am your father. Rylan, shut up. Now, moving on. Cheez-It or Cheez-Its? This one hurts my brain. There's never been a Z on the end of its. It's always just been Cheez-It on the box. I don't believe you. I don't accept that as truth. I swear I've seen a Cheez-Its box with a Z on the end of its. I swear I have. Maybe I'm just seeing double because there's a Z on the end of cheese. I don't know. That hurts me. It really does. What else we got? Mona Lisa's smile. What about it? She doesn't smile. Fruit Loops. I guess I've never thought about it. It's spelled with two O's instead of an UI. Well, why not? Why not spell it like that? That's what I say. Anything else on here? King Henry VIII's turkey leg. Whatever that means. Apparently there's a painting of him. Not with a turkey leg. People think there is. I don't know. Curious George. Apparently people think he has a tail. I don't know nothing. I've never thought about it, I guess. Yeah, I got nothing else. There's nothing else interesting. Oh, here's one. The Berenstain Bears, not the Berenstein Bears. So is it pronounced Stain? Or are people pronouncing it wrong? Or is it just spelled different and that's why people think? Because it's spelled Stain at the end, not Stein. I always thought it was Ein. Because I've always heard it called Berenstein, but I never really looked at it, I guess. Gremlins? Fans still swear that the name of the gremlin was Spike, but the actual name is Stripe. I think I saw Gremlins once when I was like 7, maybe. Parts of it. The location of New Zealand. Why do I need to know that? Apparently New Zealand is it's southeast of Australia, not northeast. So if you thought it was northeast, you're wrong. I personally thought it was south-north of Australia. That's where I thought it was. I don't know. South-north. Looney Tunes. Oh, so Looney Tunes. The Tunes was never spelled Toons. It was always Tunes. Again, I never really thought about it. Whoa. Wait a minute. What? You're telling me the evil queen never said mirror, mirror on the wall? She said magic mirror on the wall? All my Disney people, why haven't you corrected me? I don't know. I don't think I've ever just said that out of context. Or ever, I guess. Never mind, you wouldn't have ever had time to correct me. I'm fiddling with a championship belt, by the way, in case you were wondering what this was. Anyway, so yeah. Never said mirror, mirror on the wall. That's how I've always said it. I look in the mirror every day and go, mirror, mirror on the wall. Who's the fairest of them all? And it's always me. It always says me. Though it's a joke, because, mirrors, it only shows my reflection. It's not magic, unlike the witch's one, which is magic, and she calls it that. Moving on. Anything else interesting? No, the last ones are boring. Skechers doesn't have a T in it. Or does it? Some believe it does, but it doesn't. Okay. Again, never really thought about it. Alright, well, that was fun. Something different. Let me know if you like that style of video. We'll do it again sometime with something else, obviously, not with the Mandela effect. My boy Nelson Mandela, who did not die in the 1980s, as some people think. He died in 2013. And when I'm way up here, it's crystal clear that have a good day, be a kind person. C-3PO has a silver leg, and to all my Star Wars friends, Star Wars fan friends out there who may or may not be watching this video, he does not, in fact, say, Luke, I am your father, and I am going to ask every single one of them if they know that. And we'll be out. Get ready, in case you're watching this before I text you. You know who you are. We're out. We'll see you in a future video. God bless.